Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. Today we're talking about Mountaintop. Everyone else has. I think it's my turn. But rather than discuss what perks are the god roll, because obviously auto-loading holster and recombination is the one true god roll, I wanted to discuss something a little bit more nuanced, specifically the blast radius stat, and whether or not spike grenades is actually still king. And any keen players out there might already know the answer, but I feel like a ton of people aren't caught up. So today we're looking at 3 different rolls. One is an implosion rounds hard launch roll with 85 blast radius. The other one is the default, you get it from the quest, hard launch and spike grenades, which is 95 blast radius. And then the last roll is some random one with quick launch and spike grenades for just 100 blast radius, but it has spike. We're actually gonna start with this one. We're gonna start at the top. Here we are at Carl. Again, quick launch, spike grenades. Some better numbers for you to see. That comes out to 59,367. I wrote it down on the side, which is pretty good, and that's what a lot of people have been thinking is the god roll, just getting spike grenades. What if we go to spike grenades with 95 blast radius? Well, we hit Carl again, and we get 61,980 total, which is immediately higher. So yeah, blast radius does have a tangible impact on our damage. What about this last roll? What if we go to our 85 blast radius with implosion rounds? So there's no spike, there's no intrinsic damage increase. What number are we gonna get? Well, against Carl, it's 62,003. That is 23 whole points of damage higher than spike grenades, which means yes, spike grenades isn't the king anymore. We actually have a new god roll, despite it being a totally negligible amount. Really doesn't matter for 99.9% of players, but spike grenades ain't it. There is a better roll being implosion rounds plus hard launch, and I'm lucky enough to actually have it on the true god roll. Now what's important, however, is understanding why this has happened, because in the past, spike grenades has been the go-to perk. A 50% increase to impact damage has just always outweighed any increases that blast radius could do. What changed? Well, you remember in 7.3.5 when heavy GLs got their buff and we all made videos on that? Well, with that buff, they decreased spike grenades from a 50% increase of impact damage to 12, or about 12. And that hit special GLs. Not many people have spoken about that. And because of that, people are farming for mountaintops with suboptimal perks, despite it being actually just 23 points of damage in patrol. But we can showcase it right here. We have quick launch and high velocity rounds, so no spike grenades, 100 blast radius. We're back at a resurrected Carl, and impact is 35,698. Now if we just move that over to spike grenades for a 12% damage increase and hit our target, we'll get 40,025, which kind of just solidifies it. People still thought it was a 50% increase, but it is just 12%, or about 12%. Now, the question I want to ask you guys is, does 23 points of damage actually matter when you're dealing with less blast radius? Like, is the benefits of hitting that many more targets worth such little damage increase? Because again, I said I had the god roll of recombination and auto-loading holster with 85 blast, but that really better? I'm not so sure. Because despite Mountaintop having really bad AoE, it's gonna get even worse since I've dropped spike grenades. But I also don't care that much. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, because I'm really curious. I don't know how people are taking this change, that spike grenades isn't the king anymore. And I'd like to hear from you guys. Maybe you guys already knew this and I'm the one left in the dust. But with that, if you like my stuff, you want to see more from me, a subscription, a like, comment goes a really long way. If you want to support me and support the channel but you can't think of a comment down below implosion rounds. And with that, as usual, I hope you are having a great day, and I hope to see you around.